quite probably yesterday's most entertaining game in the Scottish Premiership. Kilmarnock, the visitors at Partick Thistle. Now, when a late plot twist, the last match of the night is actually one of the best. Partick Thistle's brand of attacking football has earned plenty of plaudits and a decent haul of points. They're up against the Kilmarnock side, still searching for their first win of the season. With the commentary on this one, here's Paul Mitchell.
A trio of changes for Alan Archibald, the most significant Conrad Ballatoni, who had calm assurance at the heart of defence. Chris Doolan and Isaac Osborne came off the bench last week and start. Kilmarnock go one better than Thistle with 4 changes. Barr, Pascali, Ibrahim all return. A debut for Ismail Bouzid, the former Hearts player, who returns to Scotland via England, Greece and his homeland Algeria. O'Donnell's throw, flicked on. Pascali comes up and follows through. Penalty! Well, it's Stephen Lawless who was knocked to the ground. Kilmarnock are unhappy. The referee Bobby Madden also books Pascali, and Thistle have a golden chance to lead. He was leading up, then followed through according to the referee. A better challenge from Pascali would have resulted in no penalty. Adam Muirhead, penalties against Hearts and Cowdenbeath. Adds Kilmarnock to that impressive list. And after 11 minutes, Partick Thistle ahead. Well, the penalty, a bit of a gift, but no doubt about the way he finished it. Goalkeeper the wrong way. Clinical finish from Adam Muirhead. Doolan's making the run. McKeown, the substitute, goes down. Here comes Doolan. Doolan attacking, he'll cut inside with the left. Great effort, forcing the save from Craig Samson. Well, a mistake by McKeown going to ground. Chris Doolan almost made him pay. Lifts just to cut inside and let rip with the left. Kilmarnock forward. Gardyne. Clohessy. It's a great cross. Nicholson. He's been on the score sheet a couple of times this season. Arguably, should have been there again. Clohessy with a cross. Nicholson failing to hit target. Sean Welsh. That's inviting. The header comes up and tipped away. It's Callum Higginbotham with a header. And Craig Samson, who's working hard today. It's a great ball in. The header almost perfectly placed. Ibrahim, Clohessy's calling for it wide. Gardyne. Back onto Ibrahim again. Still Clohessy waits for it. Eventually comes his way. It'll be about the quality of the cross. It's good. The header is better. And Kilmarnock have levelled 3 minutes into the second half. Well, Clohessy was all alone for so long. He can deliver with the right foot. And Chris Boyd, well, you know what he can do. He's made Partick Thistle pay. A 3rd goal in 6 appearances this season for Chris Boyd. Kilmarnock starting to find a rhythm in this second half. They've already got 1 goal, and they almost had 2. Chris Boyd forcing the save from Scott Fox as O'Donnell takes it away. Terrific crossover from Michael Gardyne, dangerous both left and right side, and Boyd almost put Killie ahead. Not the most popular man at Kilmarnock, Michael Johnson, the chairman. Nicholson's corner, the header, again a good save from Fox. It was Bouzid. Well, 1 goal in his time as a Hearts player, and almost marking his Kilmarnock debut with a goal. Great power, and Scott Fox with a one-handed stop. Thistle moving forward again. Christy Elliott's made a good run. Comes to him from Sinclair. Elliott with the shot. That was deflected, and it's a wonderful save from Craig Samson. Well, both goalkeepers this afternoon, he's showing off for the one-handed saves. That's certainly the pick of the bunch. Ross Forbes. It's up to Bannigan. Bannigan's ball and it's missed by Doolan. It's up to Christy Elliott. It's another one-handed save. Craig Samson. He got power on the shot, the striker, but didn't do enough to take it past Craig Samson, who foiled him.
Both goalkeepers were very, very good, and Fox did a great save for Boyd's header after he scores the first header. So, no, but Fox have been doing that all season, and we know they can do that. But you need to rely on Fox. Hopefully, we can work on that this week and keep them out of the box.
We've got to start games better than the way we're starting games, but it's a great reaction for the boys. Played good football. At the end, we're hanging on a wee bit towards the last 5-10 minutes, but there's a spell in the second half where we looked as though we were going to go on and win the game.
There haven't really been enough contentious decisions this week, Stewart, for my liking. But what about this penalty decision? Any debate to be had over it whatsoever? Manuel Pascali at the centre of it.
Well, I think the rule of thumb is that if you see this challenge anywhere else on the pitch, do you think it's a free kick? And I would suggest you would. A little bit reckless, certainly clumsy. You know, we agree that he could probably pull out of it at some point, and because it's in the box, it has to be a penalty.
Any debate for you, Craig?
No, I totally agree. I'm going to say penalty for me.
I think I do as well. Let's talk about the goalkeepers. They played well, both of them in this match. Craig Samson, but first Scott Fox.
Yes, a couple of good saves. This one from the header is just after Boyd's already scored his first header, and it's a really sharp save. This one he sees coming from a little bit further out. It's still a good save and important for his team. But for me, Craig Samson probably edges it in the saves. This one's probably my favourite. He's cutting inside. That goes through the defender's legs, and how often do you see them creeping in the near post? The goalkeeper doesn't move. So that was my favourite one. This one again, good save, really strong hand to keep that out, and he gets a little bit of help from his defender. And this one, the slightest of touches, but it's very important. When we've seen it slowed down, we can see that it's the vital touch that keeps this out. It's heading in. That's a great save.
So
and for me, Craig Samson is just edges it there.
The Craig Gordon golden gloves of approval. Let's talk Kilmarnock briefly, Stewart. Really struggling so far this season under Alan Johnson. Early days for him as a manager, but I guess the longer they wait for their first win, in a way, the tougher it gets.
Yeah, that's right. But it's amazing what a win can do. I mean, we've kind of used the example of Pat Fennan and Hibs going back a month or so, and how they managed to turn it around with a couple of positive results. And it's just small steps, you know, try and get a clean sheet first and then work your way into, you know, hitting teams on the counter-attack and hopefully nicking a result, and it'll all flower from there, hopefully.
Thanks very much. That's it in terms of the action for this evening. What does it mean for the Scottish Premiership table? Let's have a look. Well, Celtic have drawn level on points at the top of the table with Inverness, Caley, Thistle, but Caley Thistle stay top on goal difference. Down at the bottom, Hearts are still on -8. St Mirren are on 1 point. Kilmarnock now have 3 points.